Hey guys, what's up? I'm back for another battle. So, we just had this battle not too long ago, actually. It's between me and hashtag Nero. So when I was looking at leads, I thought he might lead off with Hypno. So, going into this battle, I thought it would be a good idea to lead off with Regigigas. So it's going to Chrono with Regigigas. But it turns out that he actually is leading off with his Rotom Mow. So, when he leads off with Rotom Mow, he hits Burnspin with a Will-O-Wisp, so I'm sad. Then, he uses Mega Punch, does decent damage, but just not enough. Then here he sets up the sub, but he thinks I would switch because I have the burn, but that's not true. I used the Fling to get rid of my Iron Ball, get the substitute out of the way, so I can deal more damage. Then I'm faster now since I got rid of my Iron Ball. Go for the Mega Punch. Now he goes for the Volt Switch though. Does a pretty good amount of damage. Then he goes and switches out to this thing. This annoying piece of crap. Speed Boost, Rotom Fly, the Rotom Fan. So I use a Mega Punch, does absolutely nothing to him. And he starts setting up Calm Mind, so I know that this is already going to be just not good. So what I do is, switch out, and I'm going to go into Rar, which is the Luxray. And then he starts setting up more Calm Minds. I'm fine with this, honestly, because I have a little move called, after this finishes, he uses Shadow Ball on me. It actually doesn't do that much, just a little bit below half, and then I hit him with a Volt Tackle, and it does big damage. That is so much damage, and he's max HP and max defense. He told me that, so that is a lot of damage. I am choice banded though, so it makes sense why I would do that much. Then he kills me off with the Shadow Ball. I just don't want him to set up to be able to set up anything else. So I did a lot of damage to him, which is all Luxray really needed to do in that possession. So then here comes the awesome Dragonite Cruiser. He hits me with Thunderbolt. It does, decent damage considering I do have the multi-scale. So then I go for the Dragon Dance. And then I go for the Extreme Speed, I believe. Yeah, just so I don't have to take any unnecessary damage. And then I kill him off with the Extreme Speed. So now, I don't know what the count is actually. I wasn't paying attention, but I believe I am up at this point. Then he sends out his own Luxray. Now, I was actually really fearing this thing, so I go for the Earthquake, and I'm actually faster than it, which surprised me. But turns out it's actually his Hypno. And then he just uses a Psychic on me. Then he withdraws it and goes into his Rotom Mow. So now, I went for the Extreme Speed, just in case he had some Prankster. Well, no, he's Illusion, just in case he had, some priority shenanigans. So I went ahead and did that, and then he sends in his Auxiliary, which is most likely carrying Icicle Spear, so I just want to get it off as much damage as I can with the Dragon Claw, which does a lot of damage. Then he's going to kill me off with his Icicle Spear. It's not too big of a deal. Dragonite did his job. He did a lot of damage and killed. So at this point in the battle, I'm thinking a lot of his remaining Pokemon are at low health, so I send in my Speed Boost, Electro Ball Pikachu, give some Protects, he can't do anything about it. Then I just go. Then after I get my Speed Boost up, I just go for the Electro Ball so I can end his life. Because Electro Ball actually gets stronger the faster you are than your opponent. And since Auxiliary really isn't that fast, and I've got times 1 on him, that's gonna kill. So then, his Pidgeot here actually has Extreme Speed. So I go for the Protect knowing this. And I was thinking if there's a way for me to live it, and thinking over it, there was absolutely no way I was gonna live it. I can't go for the Substitute because Extreme Speed has +2 priority. So I switch back into Chrono, the Regigigas, just so I can Death Fodder it. because it has no use. It's at 90 health and it's burned. It's going to be able to do nothing. So I just death fire it. Then I find out that he has a life orb, which means I definitely would not have been able to live that with Pikachu. So then I send in Randarazu, the Metagross. And I believe here, he sends in his Luxray. Yeah, sends in his Luxray. I go for the Meteor Mash. It does decent damage considering it's not very effective, but it's not going to do enough. Now, I'm very confident I can live this Banded Volt Tackle, because I am Metagross. And, turns out, I do not, because he crits me. Do you know how demoralizing that is to know that you can live that Volt Tackle, and then you just get critted? Like, that's just the worst feeling ever. So yeah, he gets some crit hacks. I go into Smexy, which is this guy. Then he goes back into Pidgeot. This is not actually his Pidgeot, it's actually his Hypno. You can tell by the HP. Then he uses a Switcheroo. He gives me a Choice Scarf. And he gets the leftovers. So now I'm locked into Curse. I obviously can't have that. So while his Hypno's getting HP, I have to switch out. So I go back into Pikachu. And then while he's doing Calm Minds, I'm doing Protects and Subs. So I can get up my Electro Ball. So I set up a substitute. And now there are some pretty cool, good mind games. He thought I was going to go for the Protect there. So he went for the Calm Mind, but I actually went for the Sub, which is benefiting me. Then now I go for the Protect when I'm behind the Sub, so we can't do anything about it. So he tried to go for the Psychic and it doesn't work. So I'm just getting faster, I'm just getting more powerful while he's trying to get it. And I try to go for the Double Protect and it doesn't work. Because I'm me and I never get Double Protects. I've literally never gotten a Double Protect in my life. I'm being serious, actually. Never in my life have I gotten a Double Protect. So then I go for the Electro Ball thinking that I would be able to kill. I just barely don't. It finally reveals that it's Hypno, even though I already knew. And he thought I was going to sub, so he goes for the Calm Mind. Then I'm just getting more powerful with the speed boost. Then I just go for the sub. Then he goes for the Psychic, obviously predicting that, and I can't live that since my sub can't take it because he's got Calm Minds up. Then I go for the sub again. Now I'm pretty sure he predicted me to go straight for the Electro Ball, and then he went for the Calm Mind. Because he thought that I would think that it was going to kill, and I was thinking that it wouldn't. So then, I just get one more speed boost up. Then he thought I was going to Protect, so he goes for the Calm Mind. And so this is just a downhill battle for him, pretty much. Well, it's an uphill battle for him, because he's got to come back from this. That crit didn't matter, by the way, but this is a Pikachu. Speed boost Pikachu with tons of Electro Balls up. And he sends in his Luxray. Very wise choice, so that his Pidgeot doesn't have to die. So, he uses Extreme Speed and takes out my sub. And then I kill him off with the Electro Ball. So now it's down 2 versus 2. No, 2 versus 1. Because he only has his Pidgeot left. I have my Pikachu. And my Pikachu and what's that thing? Yeah, by the way, Double Protect. I'm just prolonging the inevitable. Yeah. And now it's all up to Umbreon. Smexy. So now this battle is getting very close, so it's 1v1. Then he goes for the Brave Bird. It does a lot of damage. But then guess what? Payback. But then he's going to have to use the Brave Bird because any of his other moves wouldn't kill because they're not strong enough. And I die. And so does he. So yeah, we ended up in a draw. I rarely have draws. It's even though I lost, it was a draw. So yeah, that was a good, fun game, and it wasn't too stally. So yeah, peace.